is just called 16. It's on 16personalities.com. I will link it in the description if you want to give it a go yourself. I honestly just searched up personality test. It's the first one that came up. I don't even know what it's going to tell me. Whether it will be good or not, I don't know. But I figured either way, it would be fun. And we can learn something too. So, question number 1. You regularly make new friends. Sorry, that is a plane or something. I don't know how this mic picks everything up like that. It's so annoying. Like, well, I guess it's what mics do, but I feel like noises I can't even hear with my ears, it's picking up. Like, I don't know what those sounds even are. That's a motorbike. Anyway. Okay, so question number 1. You regularly make new friends. I would have to say that's a firm disagree. I would love to make more friends, but I think there's a few things. Firstly, I'm very shy and I really struggle to be myself because I'm scared people won't like me. So I am never really oh, that was my belly. I struggle to be myself, so I struggle to make new friends, and I feel like I'm a really surface level of myself when I meet new people because I'm scared that if I am who I actually am, I won't be liked. I'm also just scared of new people, so I feel like I don't talk to them, even though I would love to make new friends. I really would. Okay, question number 2. Complex and novel ideas excite you more than simple and straightforward ones. I mean, it depends how complex. If they're too hard to understand, then I find that annoying. Sorry about that. Oh my god. I need to stop saying sorry, it doesn't matter. I would say yes, though. Well, that's really hard. Because sometimes I like to make things simple for myself. I like things to be simple and straightforward, and I think life is so overcomplicated that sometimes you just want things to be easy, but I would say I like a new idea, and I like hearing about a new concept and a new way of thinking, and I like discussing what I think about it and all that stuff. So I'm gonna put, for context, it's like this. So there's 7 options from agree to disagree. You're gonna put yourself on the scale. So I'm gonna say I somewhat agree. Not all the way to agree, but I do agree. You usually feel more persuaded by what resonates emotionally with you than by factual arguments. Completely agree. I think I am very rational and I am very logical, but I think ultimately I'm also very sensitive and emotional, and I think if someone was trying to persuade me of something, emotion is probably the way to get me there, I would say. Your living and working spaces are clean and organised. 100% agree. I cannot handle mess. Genuinely, it would be, I'm not even joking, a cup on the side, like a cup on the coaster on the side, where it should be, and I'll be like, that is stressing me out. I can't have anything out of place. I like it like a show home. So very clean and organised. You stay calm even under a lot of pressure. I would say completely disagree. I am very flappy. completely disagree actually. I get so worried about making a good impression and coming across well that I make a bad impression because I'm doing my head about it. You enjoy participating in team-based activities. I'm gonna put disagree. No, yeah, actually, I disagree because I like, emotional arguments. No, so I'd say disagree. Because if someone was crying in front of me, I would think I'd be persuaded by their argument. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. Okay, I'd say disagree. The deadline pushes me to do something, but the last moment, no. It's probably like the week before. You enjoy debating ethical dilemmas. 100% agree. I love philosophy and ethics and moral arguments. Love that. I just love questioning why you think the way you do. I really like that. Just think it's interesting. You usually prefer to be around others than on your own. Semi-disagree. I do like my own company, and I have a very short social battery, but I do need to be around people as well. You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. Completely disagree. Me and my friends' conversations are almost entirely hypothetical situations we just discuss. When facts and feelings conflict, you usually find yourself following your heart. Disagree. I think if I'm making a decision about myself and there's facts and feelings, I'll probably go with the fact. You find it challenging to maintain consistent work or study schedule. Disagree. You rarely second guess choices that you have made. Completely disagree. I second guess them. I a million times guess them. Yeah. Yeah. Back and forth. I'm a terrible decision maker. Terrible. Your friends would describe you as lively and outgoing. Absolutely disagree. I can be lively sometimes. No, lively's not the word. No, I'm not. Let's not pretend. Okay, you are drawn to various forms of creative expression, such as writing. I would say low level agree, because I am drawn to creative expression, but just not writing. Writing's throw me off. You usually base your choices on object facts rather than emotion impressions. Oh, I'm getting really torn with these emotional versus fact ones. I don't know. I'm just gonna go neutral. I genuinely don't know anymore. See, I'm second guessing my decisions. You like to have a to-do list for each day. Completely agree. You rarely feel insecure. Completely disagree. I feel insecure quite a bit. You avoid making phone calls. Completely agree. I hate a phone call. Oh my god, at work, if someone's messages you saying, sorry, I don't know what that sound was. Oh my god, it's the rain. Oh, it is raining really hard. Anyway, getting distracted. I hope that's gonna be really distracting, isn't it? It is what it is, guys. Okay, oh yeah, when you're at work and someone's like, can I ring you? No, you can't ring me, I'm sorry. Write it in an email. Okay, I'll have to talk a bit louder because of the rain, I think. You enjoy exploring unfamiliar ideas and viewpoints. Completely agree. You can easily connect with people you have just met. Completely disagree. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. Completely agree. Also, sorry, the lighting, as I'm just using natural lighting, so I feel like it's gone really dark. It's bringing out my under eye bags. Oh well. You are still unbothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago. Oh, you are still bothered by mistakes you made a long time ago. Yeah, I am. I relive it. I can't help it. You are not. No, I don't have that much. No, emotion, your emotions control you more than you control them. Disagree. When making decisions, you focus more on how the affected people. When making decisions, you focus more on how the affected people might feel, rather than what is most logical or efficient. I'd say disagree. I think if I'm making a decision and there's like not a single person that it affects, I would be more logical about like the bigger picture. Okay, 80%, we're nearly there. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organised and consistent effort. I would say somewhat agree, because I do have a plan and I am organised, but my energy for work ethic comes and goes, but that's because I don't really like work. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take for you to disappoint them. Yes. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. I'm going to say neutral, because I think if I worked alone all the time, I don't think I'd love that. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time. Completely disagree. You feel more drawn to busy, bustling atmospheres than to quiet, intimate places. Completely disagree. I mentioned in my last video I lived in London for 2 years. My god, it was too bustling, too busy. I like the quiet, I like the suburbs, I like the nature. If a decision feels right to you, you often act on it without needing further proof. Disagree. I want some fact to back up my feelings. You often feel overwhelmed. Agree. You complete things methodically. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. Agree. You prefer tasks that require you to come up with creative solutions rather than follow concrete steps. I would say it depends, because I think at work I'd rather just be told what to do, so I don't have to think too much. But I would say on the whole, yeah, I'm a bit more creative. You are more likely to rely on emotional intuition and logical reasoning when making their choice. Oh my god, I don't even know anymore. Slightly disagree. You struggle with deadlines. Disagree. I might leave it a little bit late, but I always follow through on a deadline. You feel confident that things will work out for you. Somewhat disagree. Oh, we're getting on to our results now. Here we go, guys. So my personality type is advocate, INFJT. So what does that mean? Okay. You as an advocate, you possess a unique combination of idealism and insights that sets you apart in today's world. Your rich inner life is characterized by complex emotions, vivid imagination, and a deep well of empathy that allows you to connect with others on a profound level. You have an unwavering commitment to your principles and an intense desire to make a positive impact on the world around you. You have a natural ability to understand and interpret the feelings and emotions and motivations of others. While it enables you to form deep, meaningful connections and offer invaluable support to those around you, it can also leave you feeling overwhelmed by emotions and needs of others. You find yourself torn between desire to help and your need for privacy and solitude. Oh, that's true. Sorry, it's really raining outside. Oh my god. I'm 94% introverted. That tracks. 74% intuitive. Well, what does this mean actually? Okay, so your perfectionist tendencies drive you to consistently improve yourself and the world around you. This relentless pursuit of growth and meaning can both be exhilarating and exhausting. Wow, this is actually a really accurate test. Oh my god. You have a knack for seeing potential and possibilities where others might not. You may struggle to bring your visions and ideas to reality due to self-doubt and fear of criticism. Wow. You possess a rare combination of creativity and analytical ability. Your intuitive understanding of complex systems and human nature allow you to devise innovative solutions to challenging problems. Okay. Let's see what it says about my career path. In your professional life, you are driven to a deep-seated need to find work that aligns with your values and allows you to make a meaningful difference. I would say in an ideal world, yes, but I don't think it's always possible to, well, I mean it is obviously, but I think finding meaningful work is hard, basically. Okay, so my strengths: problem solving, dedication to meaning, thoughtful communication, high ethical standards, creative perspective, reliable follow through. Yep. My weaknesses: sensitive to negative feedback. I don't do feedback. I don't want it positive or negative. I don't want it. I know that's bad. And in work, they are so like, oh, you need to get feedback. I'd rather not. Struggling to delegate. Yep. Discomfort with self-promotion. Idealistic expectations. Yeah, that's alright. Okay, personal growth. Oh my god, this is why I'm doing the test. Your journey of personal growth is deeply intertwined with your quest for authenticity and self-understanding. You have an innate drive to continually improve yourself and actualize your potential. This often involves deep introspection, exploring your complex emotions and striving to align your actions with core values. Your growth path may lead you to explore various philosophies, spiritual practices, or creative pursuits as you seek to understand yourself and your place in the world. That is so accurate. Okay. So, my strengths: reflective self-awareness, openness to new ideas, commitment to improving. Yeah, that all makes sense. Weaknesses: self-doubt, unrealistic standards, overextending yourself, sensitive to imperfections, reluctant to seek support. Yeah, this is really accurate. Okay. Your relationships: you seek deep, authentic connections that go beyond surface level. Yeah, that makes sense. You have a gift for creating safe spaces where others feel comfortable in sharing their true selves. I don't know that I do have that. I wish I did, but I think I am a bit awkward that is me to a T. That's really accurate. So we'll leave it there. I hope that was interesting. To be honest, I think with ASMR it doesn't have to be interesting, you just fall asleep. I'm sorry for all the noise. I feel like I'm also sorry because I feel like I'm being very harsh with my whisper. I think I need to slow down and be more articulate. But I'm just figuring it out, practicing ASMR. That's a weird thing to say, isn't it? But yeah, I'm trying to work out what's going to work for me. I think the roads are busier today because it's a Friday that I'm filming this. Cue a car going past, and the rain and the wind didn't help. But yeah, so I'm sorry